Hello guys, in this tutorial we're gonna learn how to insert automatically multiple rows in our table. So you probably recognize this base script from two tutorials before, I think, when we were inserting only one row. Well, let's just reuse it because there is no purpose in retyping these things again, you will get bored. Right, so see these things, well, we need to change them for question marks, and number of question marks need to correspond to number of columns we care about, because those question marks that need to be separated with a comma will represent real stuff that we will grab from list that will be outside of try except block of code. So there are also like placeholders, you know. It depends how you think about that and what terms you are using. I'm using the term placeholders. So right, 5 of them, 5 of columns. Right. So outside, as I said, we need to define a list with a bunch of stuff, a bunch of rows. So let's give it a name, or source list. Or whatever you like, ABC will get the job done. So for every row, we need to have dedicated parentheses, because in here we will have corresponding values. Values, number of them need to correspond to number of columns and number of placeholders. Well, obviously. Anyway, Nikita for name, and I don't know. I'm very bad with names and last names, these generic like data, so I'm gonna use something that I always use. I absolutely hate to think about these things. So anyway, I'm gonna copy paste pretty much from my memory. 567 567, and mail will be Nikita at Nikita, and address will be somewhere in Alabama. 345, something like that, probably non-existing street and building, but who cares. And now let's separate the first row from another row with a comma. And let's go to next line, because we don't want to pollute ourselves too much. I mean our script. We don't want to have never-ending lines. So next line will get the job done. Right. So next name will be Mihaela. It's Ella. For me, it's very easy to pronounce, to say Mihaela. And when you're typing this in English, it's kind of weird because, like all true Slavs, I don't have problem with Russian way of saying things, Mihaela, so it's easy. Some people will find that confusing. I don't know. Anyway, true Slav, bro. Fox will be surname, very weird surname for someone who have a Slavic name. And 345 will be integer, so sorry about quotes. And Mihaela, very weird to type this in English, at MyCH. And yeah, let's have it in Canada. 1, 2, 3. Right. 2 lines, 2 rows are fine for practical purposes. We don't want to go to 10 of these rows. There is no purpose in that. We're just wasting our time. Anyway, now what? Well, now we cannot use execute here because execute is dedicated for when you are when you are inserting only one row. So you must use something that is also same stuff in MySQL, which is execute many. Execute many, and then another thing after SQL instruction is what is the source with the bunch of stuff, which is in this case just source list. Source list. And now we will change this kind of report to, I don't know, multiple insert operation, okay. Multiple insert operation, okay. And down there we will say error while inserting multiple data. Multiple data, I think that is cool. So F5, and yeah, There you go, guys. Okay, so next question is, do we need to check that thing? Well, definitely. So we expect Nikita and Michaela to be in a table. So refresh, and there you go, guys. We have those values. Everything is fine. All columns are fulfilled. Okay, let's run our script a couple of times more, and we're gonna finish this tutorial because it's very simple. Right, so save again and F5 and again F5, and now we will have 3 of these duplicates. Right, so let me check what's happening. Refresh, and there you go. Why do I need duplicates? Because a little bit later we're gonna create scripts that will delete those duplicates. Okay, thank you for watching as always, and see you next tutorial.